Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. So I'm very excited today because I am finally getting to unbox my June 2022 Nightworms package. I know a lot of people got this like a week and a half ago, and if you're wondering why mine is so delayed, it's because, as I've said in a bunch of my previous videos, I was in Europe for the last 2 weeks. Excuse how I look right now. I literally just got off a plane from London. It was like 8 hours long, and then we had to get all the way back to my apartment. I saw all these packages, and I was like, I just want to bust out all of these unboxing videos, one right after the other. I've got 3 that I'm going to film today, just so that I can get them up as fast as humanly possible. Yeah, and I will definitely do a bunch of videos on the haunted tourism that I did over in Europe. We went to Scotland and Ireland and London, and it was amazing, and I have a lot of really cool, fun things. I'm going to talk about the fact that I got engaged when I was there, which was also awesome and very unexpected, and I'm really, really happy about that. And if you guys follow me on Instagram at Prynne, I definitely have a lot of stuff about that trip up there already as well. So yeah, without further ado, let's dive right in, because I was so upset. I got the tracking information for this package like the day that I was leaving, and I think it showed up like literally like 2 days after I left, and I was so bummed that I missed getting it beforehand. So we're gonna open her up. Okay, and we are getting 3 books this month. Oh, I didn't even talk about what Nightworms is. For those of you guys who do not know, Nightworms is a monthly subscription book box. You get primarily horror, thriller, macabre kind of books. You will usually get between 2 to 3 books. You will usually get exclusive releases. You'll get new releases, signed releases. We usually get a lot of book plates. Exclusive, like Nightworms only, a lot of indie brands, a lot of just really fun, great stuff. Yeah, it retails for I think $39.99 a month, which comes out to about $47 and change for me. And you also do get like a little goodie bag with like bookmarks and stickers and like little things to drink in it. But it is my favorite subscription box ever, and we're gonna see what this month is. So we get our little goodie package right here. Oh, there are a lot of little stickers in here. Okay, so first up, we get their bookmark of the month with the theme, and it says A Date with Cemetery Gates. I really, really like this bookmark. I was really excited when I saw the theme for this. I did a brief like check on the spoilers just to make sure that it wasn't any books that I was already ordering. And it wasn't. Primarily what I was concerned about is that they were going to send me this, The House Across the Lake by Riley Sager, and the publishing company Dutton actually sent this to me for PR, and I'm very, very excited, and I will get this read as soon as humanly possible. I actually don't think it's come out yet, but I love Riley Sager. So that was my biggest fear, was that I was going to be getting a book that I had already ordered or was like speaking with a PR person about or was going to buy myself. So that's kind of the only reason I really make sure I do the spoilers. Otherwise I like being fully surprised. But I don't think I know any of the books in here. Like I don't know much about them. Let's see, then we get our little spoiler card, which we'll look at later. Sorry if I sound like a little scatterbrained. I am literally delirious. I've been up since 8 a.m. London time, which is 3 a.m. this time, and it is currently 6 p.m. Eastern time again. So then we get My Dark Library bookmark with this cute little skull and this little book coming out of him. We get Crooked Crow's Love Thyself Herbal Loose Tea Blend. Very fun. Does it say? Just says herbal, it looks like. Oh, it's jasmine, elderflower. I think it says holy basil, and then it kind of is really too tiny and I can't quite read that. And then we get a bunch of little like stickers. This looks to be a book plate with little cemetery gates and little gargoyles up here. Super, super cute. This is also probably a book plate of a screaming woman. I think that's a signature. That might not be. Looks like a signature. I don't know what else it would be. We get this little sticker that says my TBR finally killed me, which is hilarious, and I love that. I might have to put that on a magnet. That's really funny. And then we get what looks like another book plate, which is this little skull with little rose eyes. I love that. That's really a creative book plate. Okay, so let's go through and see what our books are. Okay, so first up, we get Stargazers by L.P. Hernandez, which comes from the My Dark Libraries. This is My Dark Library number 1. And let's see what it says. It says, don't read with the lights on. This is My Dark Library, a collection of novellas curated by Sadie Mother Horror Hartman to represent her favorite themes, tropes, and subgenres in horror fiction today. Mother Horror, by the way, is one of the founders of Nightworms, in case you don't know. So it says, Mother Horror presents. It began with a forum post titled, My Neighbor Has Been Staring at the Moon for Hours. Dismissed as a poor attempt at fiction, other accounts soon joined, describing family members and neighbors gazing open-mouthed at the stars throughout the night. As the sun rises, the stargazers are changed. Some gather in groups, some destroy, and some kill. The unfolding chaos is familiar for war veteran, now father, Henry Silva. And as the city crumbles from its center, he relies on his old instincts to save his family. But the enemy is all around, stargazers and human monsters alike. As Henry battles for survival, a dwindling online community documents civilization's end, and a new beginning, perhaps, for what is to come. I don't know why this reminds me so much of, like, the Slender Man mythos, like how Slender Man was created. And then this is the inside cover, which is like really cool. It looks like there's gonna be a lot of arts in here. It says Cemetery Gates Media. I hope this is a thing that they keep doing. If Mother Horror, Sadie Hartman, is gonna curate like novellas from authors that she really, really likes, that could be a really, really fun concept for Nightworms. And I'm on board. I think this is really, really interesting. This is a plot that I feel like maybe wouldn't speak to me that much, but I really, really love the Slender Man phenomenon, and how that kind of just came to be almost like a Loch Ness Monster, Mothman kind of thing, but literally can be traced back to the internet. So very interested in this. Okay, so then we get Beautiful Atrocities, the debut collection from the author of the Juniper trilogy, Ross Jeffrey, with a foreword by Eric LaRocca. Eric LaRocca, I believe, writes a lot of really, really extreme horror. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think he was Tender is the Flesh. And I think I've gotten worse since we've last spoke, right? Which I think, I could be wrong on those, but I think those are him, and I know that they're supposed to be very, very extreme horror. So I'm not sure how this is going to go, but let's see. So it says, Beautiful Atrocities collects 18 stories of literary dark fiction from the Bram Stoker Award-nominated author Ross Jeffrey, who terrified us with the sensational Juniper series. These chilling stories run the gamut of modern horror and will leave the reader entertained, breathless, and horrified in equal measure, but still wanting to turn the page. This is a masterful debut collection from one of horror's bright, shining lights. Interesting. Okay, I know nothing about this author or this collection. I'm really interested to see what type of horror this is. This doesn't speak to me fully, again, because it's a short story collection by an author I know nothing about. So we will see on this one. Okay, and then last but not least, we get Twilight at the Gates by Mark Allen Gunnels. Gunnels? And it says on the back. Oh, it's also Cemetery Gates Media, so everything must have been Cemetery Gates Media. That would make sense. Okay, so on the back it says, My work is undeniably modern, and it often filters things through an LGBT plus lens. But I aim to create a recognizable world and introduce one or two surreal wrinkles into the mix, providing some twists along the way that will linger in the reader's mind long after they have closed the book. This collection, I hope, will stand as a testament to my love of the Twilight Zone and show the reader how I've transformed that love into my own art. Okay, so it looks like we are getting another short story collection here. I'm assuming this is all going to be like tributes to the Twilight Zone. I actually almost said that when I said Twilight at the Gates. I loved the Twilight Zone growing up. My stepdad was a huge, huge, huge fan of it. And so he introduced me and my siblings to it, and we used to watch it all the time. There's that one episode where there's like that little like it looks like a diner, like what you would put like to, it looks like the thing that you would put like coins in a diner to like request songs, but it's like got the little devil and I think it grants you wishes. My stepdad has a full replica of that and actually like dispenses things. And that always terrified the crap out of me. So this is really, really fun. So let's go through the spoiler card real quick. So it says, yes, we get Beautiful Atrocities by Ross Jeffries with the signed bookplate, Stargazers by L.P. Hernandez with the signed bookplate, Twilight at the Gates by Mark Allen Gunnels with the signed bookplate, The Cemetery Date bookmark, Love Thyself T, and then the Tombstone sticker. So actually all of these little guys, apart from the Tombstone sticker, were book plates. They're just the coolest little book plates I've ever seen. And then on the back, it's a little 10% off code for crookedcrows.com, who made our little tee. Oh, I'm excited for this, y'all. Again, short story collections I'm very, very weird with, but I am most excited to read Stargazers. I'll hopefully try and bang this out this month. I'm trying to read a lot of short fiction so I can try and get a lot of books through to talk about in my wrap up, because I was on my trip, so I really have only read one full book and like half of 2 other books right now, so I'm really trying to catch up and make sure that I can read a good hunk of books so I have something to talk about at the end of the month. But yeah, I think I'll definitely read these. And then every now and then I do get into my short story moods, and I'll probably go for these. But yeah, that is this month's Nightworms. Paul Tremblay's upcoming novel is going to be in the July Nightworms, apparently. The Pallbearers Club, which is probably a book I have been waiting to come out for since it was announced back in like 2020. So I am stoked on that and cannot wait to share that with y'all. Anyways, thank you all so much for watching. As always, I post every Monday and Thursday, sometimes on Saturdays. And if you enjoy these videos, please hit the like and subscribe buttons down below, and I will catch you all in the next one. Mwah.